Hello, viewers. Today, let's explore the Sool Gallery. I'm in Seoul, and today we're going to explore the Sool Gallery. We're going to find, explore, taste, and buy at the Sool Gallery. If you like this video, please click that like button and subscribe, and be sure to click the bell because I'm publishing more videos about this trip than ever. I don't want you to miss any of them, so click the bell to be notified, and please share this video wherever it is appropriate. Thank you very much for your support. So step one today is to find the Sool Gallery. I put the address in the description, but you'll need some additional help to find it. So here's the address, and what you'll see is this space. This is Eum. It's the place to learn and experience Korean food. This is the Korean Traditional Food Culture Center. So what we have to do is walk through the exhibit area of the Korean Traditional Food Culture Center. You can learn about some traditional Korean ingredients and some of the processes for making traditional Korean food by some of the masters of their craft. And you might be hungry by the time you get through this exhibit, but our destination is at the end here. At the end of this exhibit area is the Sool Gallery itself. Now, they just recently moved here. They were in a different location before, so I want to show all the details of this new location. Now, the Sool Gallery. So what is the Sool Gallery? So it was established by the Korean Ministry of Agriculture, etc., to be a place to promote Korean traditional alcohol. So it's exactly the kind of place that I want to visit. Let's get on to the next step. I want to explore their displays. So there are some artifacts of brewing and filtering and distilling, but the thing they really focus on are the alcohols themselves. There are so many bottles on display here. So let's see what we can learn. Sool does mean alcohol, but they point out that Sool means more than just alcohol. It's part of Korean culture and it's part of food. So every household brewed Sool. This is meant to give you some idea of the diversity of Sool. So we're going to see the categories of Sool and also the nationally recognized types of Sool, such as intangible cultural heritage, a food master, or a local specialty liquor. So first category, makgeolli or takju, that's the cloudy alcohol. Second category, yakju, which I've often called Jongno-gu, but the official designation is Yakju. Whether it contains medicinal ingredients or not, the clear fermented alcohol is called Yakju. Third big category is traditional soju, the distilled alcohol. And the fourth category here are all the kinds of Korean fruit wine made with berries or fruits. There are quite a few kinds of fruit wines made in Korea as well. So, of course, I'm going to focus most on makgeolli, that's takju, and the yakju. Those are the things I'm going to focus on most. So you get the basic overview of the categories of Korean alcohol here. Oh, there are a lot of bottles here. I've only had a few of these. There's a lot to taste here. How many of these am I going to get to try while I'm in Korea this time? I don't know. Okay, let's look at the Yakju. And a lot of varieties of Yakju as well. Some of these look pretty fancy. And the traditional soju. And I've only had a few kinds of traditional soju. The last category here are the fruit wines. Could be made with grapes or other kinds of fruit. Now let's look at one of the categories of nationally recognized Seoul. First category is the intangible cultural heritage. So there's just a few kinds of alcohol designated as intangible cultural heritage. So these are quite special alcohols. Wait a minute, why is there a Mockley powder down there? I don't know. Sool Gallery gives out alcohol awards apparently every year. So here's some listings of those of the Seoul that they've recognized with an award over the past few years. Oh, and I've had that one. I remember the peanut guy. That's the Udo peanut guy. Okay, I remember that one. And more winners from 2020. Then on this wall, we got a lot of artwork and more bottles on display. So this just makes me realize the number of different bottles I have to drink to catch up here. I have a lot of tasting to do. Oh, here's one of the bottles on the that I'll be tasting later today. So I just wanted to give you the complete look at the displays here at the Sool Gallery. In case you're not able to travel here yourself right now, you can have a look and get a sense of the variety of Seoul that's available. It's quite impressive, and these are all quite different. So I'm going to be tasting five later today, five varieties of Seoul during a special tasting session. You can sign up for that. They have tasting session in English that you can sign up for. So here's another category of nationally recognized alcohol. This is the Food Grandmaster of Korea, and some of these grandmasters have specialized in Seoul. So I don't know if I'm going to get to taste any of these. Oh, well, this is Samhaeju. Well, I actually have tasted that. So my purpose here today is just to show you in a relaxed way all the displays, and then I'll do the tasting, and we can learn something about Seoul. And here's the local specialty products, another recognized category. So some of these you have to travel around Korea to find them. Oh, here's one I've had. This is the Gamjong Sansong makgeolli, made with the nuruk from Busan, those flat guys, those flat round nuruks. And it's pretty widely available, so I have tasted that. Okay, taking a look at the Korea Grandmasters again. Quite a list. And Seoul tourism, that's for me as well. Some of this is traveling around, visiting different breweries. I'm sure that would be fun to do. So, situated throughout Korea, you could do Seoul tourism. That's a fantastic idea. So I'm glad that's displayed here. And once again, so many local products on display here. It would take quite a while to cover just the things that are shown here. And this is only a fraction of what's available out there. So this is the tangible form of intangible cultural heritage. You might consider this to be the main event now, the tasting. These are the 5 varieties of Sool I'm going to taste today at the Sool Gallery. And I should note there were other participants in the tasting. That's why I did not film the actual tasting. I just have my comments here. Every month they have a theme, and the June theme is Sunny Sky, We Return to Daily Life. And they have a YouTube channel with more explanations and guides. I think this month has a good range of types and flavors. So you can watch one of their videos for detailed tasting notes on these 5. A lot more explanation than I can give. But the first one was DOK makgeolli. It's a bright white color. It's sweet. It's simple and fresh. Rice flavor. It's made with ipguk. So it's the kind of variety of makgeolli that's sweet and simple. And number 2 is this Makgeolli Balhyo makgeolli, Sunny Tomorrow fermented makgeolli. It has more of a creamy color. It has more alcohol. I can taste the nuruk. It's tangy, and I like this one better than number 1. Number 3 was this Miin Yakju. It has a floral and fruity aroma. It's a bit dry. This was also very nice. Number 4 was this Vancore Rosé. This is a grape wine, and so not my focus, but a contrast to the preceding varieties. And number 5 was this Jinmake Soju. It's distilled soju, but it's from wheat. It has a spicy, complex aroma. And the funny thing is, it's not dissimilar to the proper distilled rice soju. So I was a little confused by that. This is specifically wheat soju, but it has very similar aromas as the rice wine soju, but obviously a high quality soju. So I enjoyed that tasting. And then step 4 is that you can buy some Sool. They have a number of varieties on sale here. I hope you enjoyed this exploration of the Sool Gallery. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you for watching.